Hi guys, this is Cash and I'm checking in with you from Frankfurt, Germany with Ignite Thermogenic Fat Burner. This is my little secret to keeping lean and having good energy throughout my busy days while I travel. So I want you guys to be sure to check out Ignite, especially if you're trying to get yourself in shape for this summer. Oh, Ignite is gonna get you into bikini body shape. You know, I gotta show you guys a bit of what's going on. Ignite is gonna help you get the results that you want. You're gonna love this product. I certainly do. So I'll put the link down below for the website. Be sure to check them out on Instagram and use my promo code to get great discounts. Check in with you guys soon.
Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome to Chaos Nutrition. Old school training. And where's my magazines? Okay, I got them right over there. I got the magazines. I got the root beer. Yeah, I know, today I'm splurging. Instead of the Walmart brand, I got the fucking mug. Diet though, fuck. Look, don't get any... Yeah, see, diet. Don't get any fucking crazy ideas. But, oh my god, that's so bad for you. Don't drink that shit. Yeah, well, it doesn't affect my sugar, okay? So, bufungal. Anyway, Paul DeMeo right there, my boy. Rocky Marciano, Paul DeMeo. And by the way, that's me as a teenager right there. We always got to give our respect to Paul DeMeo. God bless him. He passed away. He was my friend. Fuck everybody else. Alright, Chaos Nutrition. They present this Chaos Nutrition. Listen, don't give me no bullshit. That's who sponsors this show, okay? So, you got to give them props. ChaosNutrition.com. Okay, they got a lot of good stuff over there. Those are the guys, the Godfather there. He was in with Rich Piana. They were part of 5%. Guys are fucking, there's a great meme with Big Frank in it, where he's walking in the groceries. They're so fucking big, bro. Let me tell you something. And he's over there at Chaos Nutrition. Alright, if I'm ever at a show, I will be at the Chaos Nutrition booth. Okay, but right now we have no plans to go to a show, especially with all this bullshit that the fucking Democrats fucking came up with, you know, with all this lockdown shit. And let me tell you something. If you're Democratic, bro, you got... And you think that fucking, I know you don't like fucking, this is not a fucking political show, but I know you don't like fucking Donald Trump. Some of you people, you hate his guts because, you know, his personality. But dude, don't hate the fucking guy because you know, you could hate him for his personality, but don't hate the job. He's done an incredible job at fucking Joe Biden, forget about it. But anyway, that's another, we'll talk a smack. Right now, we're doing a Chaos Nutrition. Go there, okay? Check out their stuff. I know they got an awesome pre-workout. I got to get some stuff from them and show you guys exactly what it is. I'm not going to lie, I haven't used it, but I know Joe Pietaro uses the Chaos Nutrition stuff. Let me grab the magazine there. Okay. Look at the magazines. You see the light? See that light right in my fucking eyes? I hate that. Alright, listen. First magazine. Check it out. Okay? This one, wait a minute. This, my boy Rick Drayson just passed away. Rest in peace, Rick. He was a good man. And a lot of you guys watched his show. And they have this guy on his show a lot. Okay? That, right there, guys. Look at the fucking physique on this guy, okay? Look at him. That is a young Doug Brignoli, okay? Let me see if there's other pictures of him in here. I think there is. Who the fuck is this? Oh, here's the centerfold to that magazine, okay? That's not Doug Brignoli. Doug Brignoli was a very good bodybuilder. I actually loved his build. I mean, I can't go through this, you know, I should have done this ahead of time. You should prepare yourself, Valentino. When you're doing these videos, you should be prepared. Oh, shut up. Look, here's Robbie Robinson. Alright? The racist. The guy that doesn't like whites. You know, we're all racist because we're white. Robbie, fuck you. Oh! Look at Sergio Oliva. My God in heaven. Look at that. Look. Look. Look at that. Sergio Oliva, bro. Don't even go there. Where's Doug Brignoli? Well, he's in here somewhere. Oh, John Brown. Oh, fuck. Who doesn't remember John Brown? Look. Do you remember John Brown? Huh? You old school guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know. You know John Brown. Everyone knows John Brown. He was great. My boy, Rory Liedlmeyer, guys. Dude, let me tell you something. Look at the physique on him. This is a young Rory Liedlmeyer. Okay? Look at him. Look at Rory. Dude, let me tell you something. What a pro he could have been. An amazing physique. I saw him in person. 1980 was so fucking big, bro. His fucking deltoids and biceps were cannonballs. Okay? The biggest guy in the gym. Him and Victor Richards. But totally different kind of builds. But look at Doug Brignoli. This is the guy you always see. Now he's much older, okay? Look at that physique. That's the guy on Rick Drayson. Speaking of fucking Roy Liedlmeyer, look at, here is Rudy Hermoscello. Come on, you old school guy. These are all 1980s, you know, 1981, 1980. This is 1979. What was that last one with Brignoli? The one with Brignoli, 1980. I think. I can't see. I mean, that might be 82. I can't see, guys. Look, anyway. This one, 1979. Rudy Hermoscello. They say he was like 22, 23 years old. He won a Teenage America there. Look at, here he is. Look at him. Look at Rudy Hermoscello. Okay? That's when I was a teenager. I actually probably could have beat him, and I wasn't on shit. Rory Liedlmeyer trained him. Dude, he was a monster. Rudy Hermoscello. Wait a minute now. I'm trying to find some shit here, guys. Simmer down. Hold on. Look at these old school shit. Look what women bodybuilders look like back then. This is 1979. Look. That's a woman bodybuilder. That's a woman bodybuilder. What a fucking difference, huh? What a difference. Oh my God. Anyway, they're powerlifting shit in here. I'm trying to find something good for you. Anyway. Alright. Anyway, let's look at another one. Hold on. And then, 1977. I forgot this guy's name. But he's fucking, look at 1977. Look at that. That was, I think, Mr. America there. Look at this. Look. Look at that. That's the old ads. I love the ads. You guys know that already. Okay, look at this. Hold on, simmer down. Here. Racist Robbie again, right there. Robbie Robinson. Look at what he looked like there. Big difference, okay? White people must have been holding him back. Oh, shit! Wait a minute. No, somebody else. Sorry. Wait, I'm trying to find some stuff here for you guys. Give me a break, okay? I know I'm looking. Berto Fox, a young Berto Fox. Look at that. Young Berto Fox. He won the Mr. World there. There's a lot of guys there. Look at the old fucking hand. Look at those are the bench presses. Look at that. Power rack. Look at that shit. Look at that, right? Today, you laugh at that. You guys will be like, oh, this new funky equipment and everything. Okay? Let me see. Let's look at another one. Mike the Zipper Sabel. Remember that guy? Okay? Look at that girl. What a difference in physiques. The girls didn't have an implant. She was kind of cute, though. She looks a little Latin. Latin is my favorite flavor. Who the fuck is this? I can't fucking see. But look, even remember the cards? Look, I know I'm fucked up, but look at, remember you sign out that card, you know. Big muscles? You want big muscles? There you go. Anyway. Look at the gym shit right back here. This is your gym. Buy, you know, all your gym equipment. Look at that. Hold on. Hold your water. Hold your fucking water. Hold on. Let me find out. Let me see. Let me find somebody who is worth showing you guys here. Anyway. Who the fuck... Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a fucking break. Young Samir Banu. Look at that. Look at Samir. Look at how fucking different he looked. Look. 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 Look at it. Look. Still look good, but not like the Samir we know today. Look at him. Look at that face. Young Samir Banu. Anyway, I think that's it. Is there anything else? Oh, okay. Alright. Let's get started. Or I'm knocking shit around over here. It's fucking... shit. Alright. First question. Greg. This is from... Oh my god, I don't know how you spell his name. Ingenious Blunder. Yeah, B-L-U-N-D-A-R. Alright, he wants to know, Greg, what old school fellows like yourself feel about lean cuts of pork for a protein source? I never hear fitness buffs, I think he wrote bluffs, and other bodybuilders talk about pork. I like pork. I like ham. I like to give my girlfriend ham. Ham in the can. Spam. It's a joke. Simmer down. Come on, you guys gotta fucking... Give me a break, will you? Simmer down. Alright, are they scared of it? Yet it's less fat than beef in most cases, depending on the cut of the meat. Alright, listen to me. I love pork, bro. You don't hear a lot of bodybuilders talk. He's right. You don't really hear about that. But pork is still protein. You know, a lot of people won't eat it because it's pig. I don't eat pig. Pig is bad. I don't eat pig. I love pig, man. I don't give a shit. You know, my girlfriend's a pig and I eat her. I'm just kidding. Simmer down. That's the only Mexican food I eat. Is her box. Get it? She's Mexican food. Anyway, yeah, pork is good, bro. I eat pork. I like pork. Look, I'm beef first, pork second, then turkey, then chicken, and then fish I used to eat all the time. I don't eat fish anymore. You know why? Fish stinks, bro. And I don't know, it just did something to me. And, you know, and then seeing guys like Evan Senapani with the goddamn, what do you call it, the cod steaks and shit, pulling out the fucking little skinny worms and shit with fucking tweezers or pliers or whatever. I can't eat that shit, bro. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. That's cod. That's not all. Fish is good for you. It's high, bro. Hey, simmer down. I know. Okay? But the point is, I think you can eat pork, especially if it's a lean cut. And you know what? We're made to eat fat. Fat is not going to hurt us. Animal fat's not as bad as you people think. You know, it's really not. You know, it's carbs are your enemy and sugar is your enemy. Okay? You can have some carbs. You know, I don't believe in no carbs. But what I'm saying is, I don't see why you can't eat pork. I really don't. You know, you just got to make sure it's cooked thorough. You know what I mean? Other than that, I mean, I like pork. Branch Warren used to eat pork, and Ronnie Coleman will eat pork. I mean, you know, they They would fucking, Branch Warren would kill wild boars. Okay, he goes hunting and he'll kill a wild boar. And they'll eat that fucking meat and shit. Now, I won't eat no wild boar. Okay, I don't like gamey meat or any of that shit. According to him, it's not gamey. But, you know what you hear. Well, it's all in the way you cook it. You know, hello, goodbye. I ain't eating that. But, you know, I'll eat one of them little pink pigs and shit, you know. But I can't see an animal. You don't understand. I can't see an animal walking around and then fucking kill it and put it on my plate. I think I've talked about that already. To me, a steak is a steak. If I thought I'm eating a hunk of dead cow, which I know, simmer down, I know that already. But to me, if I saw that fucking thing walking around, I couldn't eat it. Like, I can't hunt. I can't kill animals. I'd like to kill some of them savages that are rioting and shit, but that's another fucking thing itself. Joe Pietaro just got a hard on with me saying that. But, no, seriously, I know that Branch used to eat a lot of, he eats wild boar. Ronnie's eating wild boar. They kill that shit down there in Texas, and fucking supposedly on the side, I don't know if this is true, Robbie Duran, who used to be my boss at MD, Muscular Development, he used to tell me, dude, they got like fucking carcasses, rib cages and shit and bones on the side of the building over there where they would cook the fucking meat right outside. They had a barbecue outside the gym. They fucking throw the bone and they'd be eating the fucking pork. But it's just that some people get caught up in it, because pork has a bad reputation of being fatty and being, it's because it's pig and all that stuff, but your body still sees it as protein. It's meat. Okay, and it is a protein, and to me, it's second behind beef. I like chicken fourth. It goes pork, beef, pork, turkey, and I like that. So, don't think it's a bad source of protein. Don't listen to these fucking guys on the internet, okay? Don't listen to them. You're fine. Eating fat, too, is fine. But most pork you get in the store is lean. I don't know what else you want me to say, but yeah, eat pork. You want to eat pork, you like pork, go eat it. Just don't slap all that sauce and shit on there, Don't eat the wild boar shit. I don't know, to me, anything is wild. First, again, like I said, I can't eat something I saw walking around. Second of all, I don't know, wild animals can have like parasites and, pork has parasites, trichinosis, I know. But still, I can't, usually the pork that you get from like farmed animals are usually, they're usually pretty clean and stuff. But going out and eating a wild boar, I don't know. Anyway, alright, that's enough of that. Alright, another one of my boys here. Brian Pablo. Okay, he's a good guy. He supports me, Brian. Thank you very much. Alright, he wants to know, what's your advice to someone who has hit the brink and decides to try the babanya, which he means steroids? He wants to know about the babanya, okay, for the first time. I guess your time was back when you saw these young guys after, because I would say, like, he's talking about here when I would see young guys that come in the gym. They'd ask my advice. And it's 6 months later, they're walking around jacked like this, bigger than fucking me. And I'm sitting there going, holy fuck, this is back when I'm in his natty and stuff, And you sit there and you say to yourself, dude, fuck that shit. Look at him, 6 months, he was fucking nobody. Came in the gym all fucking Pee Wee Herman and shit. I'm sorry, Pee Wee Herman. I know you guys like that. That's the way I do that. Anyway, so he's saying, I did my research, testing it. It seems to be good. A lot of the guys say that. I also hear from a lot of guys who say that they didn't need PCT by doing a smart drug, especially since they're older. Also, if you have to do one cycle. Sorry, guys. Look how far I'm fucking putting that back. 'Cause I can't read shit, man, and I can't see. I can't read. Without the sunglasses, dude, I'm fucking blind, so shut up. The light. Simmer down. And I read like a fucking 10-year-old. Out loud. I know eventually I will take the plunge, since I'm getting older. Test is by far the best I'll ever go with. thanks, and that's it. All right, so basically he's asking me about the first time, is it okay, would you need PCT and all that, and is testing intake a good thing to take? Yeah, I like a faster acting test. Obviously, the oil bases, you got, propionate, which is fastest, then you got cypionate, which is the middle, and then entonate, right? Or nethate. Okay, some people say, I say entonate, simmer down. So, I like any test you can get your hands on, but I like fast acting tests, that gets in you. If you're going to do one shot a week or one, if you're to see, that's, Brian, I'm not sure, I think you're talking about maybe doing one shot. I would do a full tilt cycle. I would go up on that shit, especially since you never did it before. Your receptors are clean. They're going to respond really, really well. You're going to respond really well, especially if you go up and start at a higher dosage and then peak down. I don't believe you have to build up because that makes no sense. Okay, I've given you guys this spiel before. But if we're all going to sit at the dinner table and you got a bunch of empty glasses in front of you, and I got a pitcher of water, I'm going to have to use, each glass is going to take the most amount because there's nothing in it or empty. But once you drink some of that water, now instead of having 8 ounces of water, maybe you've drank it 2 or 3 ounces. The 6 ounces still in there is 2 ounces, but you don't need. It's stupid to work your way up. I don't believe in it. That's me. And it's my experience is to start higher and go down, then peak your way up. You understand that? Because you're filling the glass with a little bit each time. It doesn't make sense. Your receptors are open. Now they can receive the most amount of drug. Once you start fucking taking it, your receptors are working, but not all, they're not all cleared out yet. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? The glass, if I put 8 ounces of water in that glass, it's going to, right now in my pitcher, I'm going to have to pour the full 8 ounces into an 8-ounce glass. But once I drink some of that, okay, I won't need 8 ounces anymore. It won't fit in there. It would spill over. I might only need 4 ounces. So it's better to start with the most first and peak down. Does that make sense? And I got to tell you something. I like the faster acting because I like it to get into you. The best thing would be if you can mix them. But anyway, Brian, listen. If you're gonna do anything, any test alone, don't listen to the momos that tell you if you do it right, you don't need PCT. I am guilty of not taking post-psychotherapy all the time. There's a lot of times, first of all, I didn't go off, but when I did little periods of going off, I didn't do the PCT. And then sometimes I would do the PCT in the middle of a cycle, I got moods. But I am genetically lucky. Okay, because when I got locked up, I went from taking a lot of shit to nothing. And I didn't get all those fucking bad side effects. My balls were still big. They didn't shrink when I was on there. As you're older, I think you can handle a little bit better. But you got to be careful, because anytime you do even a little bit of test, your body shuts down. Don't think it doesn't. Okay, it does. Genetically, everybody's different. Some people shut down and bounce right back. I have friends that did not bounce back. It took them 8 months to fuck about. Everybody's different. It doesn't matter, okay? It's always safe to take a little bit of PCT. I would recommend that. I wouldn't tell you not to because it'd be wrong to say that to you, okay? Maybe a little estrogen blocker at the end there too, I like letrozole, but letrozole's an assassin. I don't like Novodex because once you start, Novodex also I feel can compete with the fucking receptor. You know what I mean? It could block steroids from working. It's where I always believed, okay? And that was what some guys used to say when I was doing that shit. Plus, Novodex is nothing more than a blocker. The minute you take it away, estrogen could fucking, hit that receptor. I'd rather fucking assassinate the estrogen. That's me. Simmer down. I'm giving you my experience. I'm not telling you that's right for you. So some of you guys who disagree with me, I'm not saying it's right for you. I'm telling you what I did. Okay? I'm telling you what I did. I do recommend a little PCT. I think you should hit it hard and come down. Okay? Let yourself really get something out of this cycle. If you're going to do one cycle, like you said here, you're going to start, you want to do. Now, unless you're just talking about PCT and PCT, unless you're talking about TRT, and you just want to do a little bit by, but you're going to stay on. It's like a thing you're going to do for the rest of your life, then you don't do that like that. But if you're going to try to hit a cycle hard to really get something out of it, bang that shit, bro. Bang it and bring it down like that, okay? Slowly, progressively go down. I would do 2 weeks high and then come down like that in a level. A plane lands like this. It doesn't land like that, okay? And I don't believe in building up. There's no point in that. There's no point in building up. When you first start, your receptors are open. You fill them up, and as they clear out, you add more drug. That's the whole thing. And then, but you don't need as much. Okay? I definitely feel you got to taper down always. But you don't need to taper up. I don't understand the theory behind that. There's going to be guys who are going to tell you I'm wrong. Okay? But fuck them. This is Momo science. It's not bro science. That fucking, that fucking bullshit. Okay? So, but always get a little PCT, Brian. Please, get a little PCT. Because, anytime if you rob the bank of a fucking roll of nickels, you're robbing a bank, you're still going to get in trouble. Okay? It doesn't mean like, oh, well, it's still a roll of nickels. It's nothing. Okay? It's not true. You can shut your body down. It's very easy to shut your body down. Palumbo's talked about this, even with test boosters. If the test booster worked even a little bit, it has the potential to shut you down. So it's always good to have a little something there. Okay, a little Clomid, a little ACG. You know what I'm talking about? Okay? Brian, if you have any more questions, ask me. Okay, I'll help you. You don't have to go on, he also has to do it, about the personal training on the website. I hate doing that shit, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to take people's money. Just ask me the questions here. Okay? I'll help you out. I hope that answered your question. If you want to be more specific, you write it again and I'll answer it. All right? All right, next question. Dallas Hughes wants to know, Mr. Gregg Valentino, he says. Okay? I don't know if he really talks like that, but I just figured I'd say that because he said Mr. Gregg Valentino. And by the way, I'm Greg with 2 G's. Jerry GG, not Jerry G. I'm not a Gregory. Even though my girlfriend calls me Gregorio. She's a pain in the ass. Anyway, I have one question. What is the best way to work out? Do the warm-up lifts or just go straight to the to lifting? I've been wondering. So he's asking me, should I just go, basically, in a nutshell, he's asking me, should I just go start training, like if I'm going to bench or whatever, should I just, I'm going to be honest with you, I never just walk in ice cold and start training. Never. I do warm up, and I do sometimes, like especially with something like that, I will take a lightweight or something and put the blood in there. It's a great way to fucking really tear a muscle, is being ice cold, walking in, walk right up to the bench press and just start fucking pushing heavy weights. No good. Or fucking guys that come in the gym and they're going to train shoulders. I know you're all waiting for the delt workout. It's only been like 5 years or more. I know, I'm going to get to it, but you're right. I'm going to get to it, but with the delts too, the same thing. You never start with nobody. You're not, I don't care what big bodybuilder in your gym, how big he is, whatever, he's on the Babanu, whatever. You don't start off getting there and putting some heavy weights on and just start pressing behind the neck. First of all, you don't need press behind the neck to start off with. I like to do things in reverse. I start off with rear delts, but that's neither here nor there. I like to warm up whatever area I'm training. I like to put the blood in there, okay? I like to put the blood in that area. Even if I'm going to do legs. For instance, you will see my leg. Go to my fucking leg video. Dude, I've only trained 3 times already since, 4 times since the coronavirus, since my gym opened up only like a week and 2 weeks ago, whatever it's been. I've only trained 4 times. My legs are already fucking jacked right now, bro. Just from two leg workouts. My legs respond, forget about it. But you go on my leg workout, go see my legs. Dude, the first thing I do, before I do any sets, I actually do bench dips off the floor or no weight squats to really get my knees warmed up, okay? I will not do a fucking set until there's blood in that area and the joint is totally warmed up. That's how you prevent injuries, okay? I know a guy who's one of the greatest powerlifters, Joe Steinfeld, he was only 114, small. He's like 5 foot or 4'11". But this fucking guy could trip almost quadruple body weight. You could He's old school, from the 70s and stuff. He's still a good friend of mine. And he would go down, he would lay down, he would do a bench press. At 114, he did, in the high 300s. That's a fucking crazy. But he would go in there and just take the bar first and just do a lot of reps and really stretch the muscle out, warm it up, and put blood in the area. Put whatever body part you're going to do. Get fucking blood in that area. Don't just come walking in the gym, ice cold, throw the fucking weight on there, and start working out. That's stupid, and eventually you're going to get an injury. Alright? I pre-exhaust the muscle a little bit. I'll get some blood in that area, and I like that feeling anyway. It actually makes me feel stronger. Okay? I start off with a weight that I can do a lot of reps, and just really, the joints are warm, full of blood. Okay? They're limber, they're loose, they're not all tight, no matter what body part it is. That's the way I train, always. So, who is this? Dallas Hughes. That's the way I train, always. And that's the way you should train. Don't go in the fucking gym and start benching off the bat, especially with heavy weights. You should do a set where you get like 30, 40 reps. Put the fucking blood. Maybe do 2 sets like that. You have to put the blood in that area. I learned that from powerlifters. Now, there are some powerlifters that do not train that way. But that's them. I don't give a fuck what they do. I'm telling you how to prevent injuries. Okay? You get on there ice cold and start benching, and you might get a fucking torn pec or whatever. Squatting, no matter what you're going to do, you've got to warm up the area. Put blood in there. Get those tendons loose, the ligaments loose. Okay? Excuse me. Corona. No, just kidding. I gotta take a fucking slug of fucking root beer. Gotta do it, bro. Get the throat is still fucked. Don't, I love root beer. Look at that. Look at that shit, right? Oh, shit. Foam fucking shot all over my face. You guys are jealous. Don't give me that shit. You wish you had a fucking mug root beer. The drink of champions. Alright, stop fucking around. Sorry, guys. I'm being a momo now. So there you go. Warm up those fucking muscles. Don't just get on there and fucking start working out. Don't be a fucko. You're already a momo. Don't upgrade. Alright, next question. Here's another one of my guys that's always asking questions. He's a good guy. He asks some wacky shit, but I have a feeling he speaks another language too. Caesar Canilla. Alright. He wants to know. My show is always questioning an opinion on because Arnold he wants to, in my opinion, on alcohol and bodybuilding. Caesar, you make a great salad, Caesar. You get it? Caesar salad. Anyway, he wants to know because Arnold took that post-workout, he's saying. He'd like to have a drink. Jim Beam, you remember all that bullshit? And it's bullshit, by the way. And Ronnie Coleman used vodka and coffee to be shredded. So did Kevin Levrone. He used some alcohol or something he's saying here. And what's your opinion about the vaccine? Alright. I'm not sure what vaccine you're talking about. I think you asked me that. I'm going to go with the latter first. The vaccine that you're talking about. But if you're talking about the COVID vaccine that's supposedly coming from, you gotta, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. You know what I mean? If it's really bad and the vaccine works, why not? If you're talking about vaccinating kids and stuff like that, I mean, I vaccinated my kids. I don't get the fucking flu vaccine because, I think it's bullshit. I've had friends get it and still get the flu. I know a lot of... Look, I coughed. Corona. Listen, I don't know how I feel about that. It's it depends on how sick you are, if you get sick, if you don't want to get sick. I don't know. It depends on the vaccine. So I know there's a whole fucking controversy over that stuff, and there's definitely, conspiracy. I'm not really big on the conspiracy shit, but I get what you're trying to get at. So, but let's get to the bucket thing and all the other. First of all, everything Arnold says is like political bullshit, and even like when he smoked the weed, at the end of pumping on this is, or the drink, Jim Beam. A lot of that stuff is for show. Just like Arnold didn't really miss his father's funeral because he was in a contest. All that shit's bullshit. Sorry. Okay. Now I know Arnold. And my friends, Leon Brown and people like that who are Arnold still, talks to him on a cell phone, like best friends and shit like that. He would tell you that Arnold would go to a party and Arnold would have one beer at the most. And he does drink beer. He's German, so that, that's the way that goes. He's not German, he's Austrian. Same fucking shit. Simmer down. Alright? But, it's not the same shit. Anyway. You see, watch what you say on the internet. Everybody jumps on every little fucking thing you say. Every little word they fucking like. But, Arnold didn't do that. I'm just telling you. He wasn't drinking during the training. Arnold took training really, really serious. He took prep really, really serious. I can tell you that now. They laugh about all the shit. When Arnold with the Jim Beam and Arnold with all that shit, he did not. He would go to a party. He would drink one beer, and he'd be the first one to leave and go home and go to sleep. That's a fact. He used to wake my friends up. He'd come knocking on the door, tell Leon, let's go, come on, let's go to the gym. It'd be 5 in the morning. Leon's like, dude, I just went to bed an hour ago. You remember the party last night? But Arnold would come to the party first, have one beer, and then be the first one to leave. Okay, so that's a lot of that shit's bullshit. Now, as far as Levrone goes, I know that he would like get a little drink sometimes, and maybe he felt it brought out some of the veins and maybe gave him a little boost there. You know what I mean? That's okay. I mean, if you want to do that, you want to try it. It's not, I never drank, so you're talking kind of to the wrong guy. I never had a sip of booze in my life. I never drank wine, beer, or any of that shit. I haven't even tasted it, so, and I give you the story. I've told everybody my grandfather, used to make homemade Guinea wine. You know what I mean? Typical Italian. He made wine. All right? And, he drank it too. But my father, when he was young, would help him make the wine. But my father never tasted it. My father never even tasted the wine that he helped his father make. All right? So, and that's where I get that from. It has nothing to do with bodybuilding because I think it's unhealthy or any of that shit. It's all right, whatever, drink it too. I don't give a shit. You do it all the time, it's trouble. Okay? But it's all right. Some people have their thing. Maybe a little vodka give you a little kick in the ass a little bit, and maybe you feel a little, I don't have experience with that. And to sit here and tell you that's wrong, I can tell you Arnold didn't do that. I know that Levrone does shit. I'm friends with Kevin since he started, back in like 91, 92. But I'm telling you, some guys have little cocktails like that, even wine, they'll smack in that thing. I don't know, from my experience, I've never done it, okay? I'm not against it. I've never done it. So I couldn't tell you how that feels or how it works, because I never did it. All right? I never drank because I grew up idolizing my father, and my father was a big, rugged fucking guy, and he could kick fucking ass. My father would do this jujitsu shit, okay? My father's name was Paul. So they used to call it Paulie Jiu-Jitsu. He had all these fucking moves. He never lost a fight. He was a bad dude, and he would knock dudes out. And he had this Jiu-Jitsu move. I want to, one day, challenge Joe Rogan. Because he has a Jiu-Jitsu move that he made. I'm going to show people one day, but that you cannot get out of. It's impossible. It's impossible. I don't care who you get, John Bones Jones or whatever. You put him in this one move, they cannot get out of it. It's impossible. And my father could jump up and put you in a headlock with his feet, with his leg, with a scissor. He could jump up like they show in the wrestlers do that shit. Well, he did it for real. He would choke you, snap your neck. He could do all that crazy shit. That's neither here nor there. Okay, forget about all that. But the bottom line I'm trying to tell you is that's why I never drank. It was because I idolized my father. Plus, I worked in a bar, and at the strip club and shit, and I used to see guys get knocked out all the time, that I knew that the guy that knocked them out, if this guy wasn't drunk, I was told a story about a boxer who I knew that was a fucking Golden Glove guy, and he would knock guys out, easily. But when he would go to drink, he couldn't fight at all. He would go like this, put his hands up, and he would let guys punch him, and he would get knocked out like fucking, out cold. And yet, if he wasn't drunk, he would have knocked that guy out. And seen him puke and shit like that, and even the hottest girls talking with their fucking nose in my ear. And I'm like, and the breath stinking like fucking booze and shit. And I'm like, bro, I don't ever want to look like that. So a combination of that shit cured me on ever getting drunk. And I'm not saying these guys are getting drunk. I know Caesar's not saying they get drunk. He's saying they use it as a pre and post workout. Sometimes, for before. I don't think they use it as a pre workout. I think they use it to go on stage with. They use it for a stage thing, but I don't think they do it before they work out. Maybe they do, but I don't have experience with it. So to give you a speech, I'm already talking too much here. So next question. This is another one of my boys here, Dan the Iceman. Dan Iceman, okay? Dan, I hope you and your family are doing awesome. Dan's a good guy. But he wants to know, what are my thoughts on strongman training? Have you ever watched the World's Strongest Man competition? Dude, are you kidding me? I've been there at the World's Strongest. I'm backstage. Oh, yeah. Man, I tell you, Bill Kazmaier, I know him when he was fucking in his prime. I know Bill's like 6'6". He's a fucking monster. And I've done expos with him. And I don't mean like Arnold Expo. I'm talking about like other shit. Like, before there was even expos, we've done things together. Same thing with, I know the Mountain. I've seen him. I don't know him. We're not buddies or anything. But I've been backstage when he's won shows. Brian Shaw, the big motherfucker. You know what I mean? All those guys. I got a picture of me standing like, these guys are like 6'9", some of them. You know what I'm saying? They're monsters. They're fucking monsters. And, I'm friends with Mark Henry. Fuck, I've been in a strip club there with him. Okay? But, and Mark Henry's another one. His fucking hands are like a baseball glove. I've been around these guys, and yes, I've seen the contest from backstage. I've been there when they're all fucking getting ready to fucking do their lifts and everything. The thing is, though, I'm not really big on that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm impressed as a motherfucker, but I'm not versed on that type of training. They train their own way. Those guys have their own type of training, okay? Their head is totally... They're in a different zone than I am. Now, everybody knows I won a bench show in 1987. I've put the picture up. If I can, I'll put it up here again. But, you can go on my Instagram, see it. Okay, I won a bench show. The thing is, that's a different animal, strongman training. Those guys have a different kind of strength. And most of those guys, like 300-400 fucking pounds of 6. There's no... Those guys are fucking monsters. Are absolute monsters. I even know the kid, what's his name? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. The kid, I call him a kid. From Connecticut, the state cop there. That won the Arnold Strongman like a couple years in a row. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name. Anyway, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I know him too. I know these guys. So, I've been backstage. Gotta remember, I've been working for the magazines for how many fucking years? Some of you guys don't even know because, you're into the internet stuff, but, that's my shtick. But anyway, so Dan, I couldn't tell you about their training. I can tell you, though, they are strong as oxes, and they're monsters, and they're so fucking big. Brian Shaw, I was standing on a chair, a fucking chair, and I was eye to eye with him, and a chair, okay? I mean, he's got to be 6'9", 6'10". Same thing with the Mountain, I seen him backstage, I'm like, holy fuck, dude, his fucking head is in a different time zone. He's so fucking big. I'm like, yo, dude, what's it like up there? I mean, they're monsters, bro. Mark Henry's not as tall, but he's tall too. But he's 6 feet wide. His hands are, his fucking fingers are like fucking sausages and shit. You know, my father had hands like that, like fingers were like sausages. Like, holy Christ! But this fuck guys, dude, they're no joke. I'm just telling you, they could pick up a 500-pound ball of concrete. You know what I mean? I have trouble picking my fat ass up out of bed. I'm not fat, but that phrase fits. All right. So that's it. Let's get out of here. So what did we learn? Besides, Greg is a momo and can't read better than a 10-year-old. I can read really good. I read out loud. I can't read well. Plus, I can't see. You know, now I'm tight. I have this shit printed out, but before I'm writing it up myself, you know, it's just... Anyway. So we learned, we already knew that, so we didn't learn that, we already knew that. So what did we learn? We learned that pork is a good source of protein. I mean, I like it. I like it. There's, you know, I don't understand the negative other than, no, it's a greasy, fatty meat, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's fine, okay? Just don't eat carbs with that shit. You know, when you mix, you know, fatty meats with carbs, it's not good. We also learned that, you know, from Brian Pablo was asking me about the, you know, starting his first cycle, and he wants to do test only. I like a faster acting test. I like to start out high, and then you come down slow like this, see? But I don't believe in it peaking up and then doing that shit. And I do believe no matter what you do, you got to do a little PCT at the end, okay? Because you're going to shut your body down. And not everybody has problems. I didn't, but a lot of people do, okay? We also learned... What the hell else did we learn here? Question, what do workout, warm up? Oh, we also need better fucking warm up when you train. But you got to warm up by pumping that air. Put the blood in the area. Don't just sit there and stretch like this and sit on the floor like I see guys do. That, you could do that, but you also got to get the blood in the area. Okay? Because baseball players, you see them stretching and shit like that. And football players, you see them stretching before, you know, they go out there. And then they got to run the first and pull a hamstring. And you're like, yeah, just saw you beforehand. You're standing on the bat and you're stretching and you're moving. Stretching's good. But pump blood. Bring blood to the area. Much better. Bringing blood to the area by getting a little bit of a pump. That matters. Do some reps, bro. 30, 40, like that. You really get blood in the area. You're fine. It's not going to tap your strength. Simmer down with that bullshit. Okay. We also learned about Caesar was asking me about the you know, the drinking and about the taking a little bit of booze. But he was saying post-workout or pre-workout. He's got that a little bit wrong. It's usually those guys take that before they go on stage. Some might do it before they work out, or I don't see why you would do it after you work out. That would make no sense. But some might do it, you know, before the workout. But I can't give you my experience with it because I've never done it. And then we got the last one about Strongman. Have I ever seen? I know all the Strongman guys. Okay. Yes, I've been backstage at 1 million of those shows. 1 million of them. Okay. I'm lying. 99.900,000, whatever. I'm kidding. I couldn't even say that right. But I've been to a lot of those shows, and I've been in with even Joe Pietaro from Muscle Sport Mag. We've both been to those shows, and they are very impressive, and they are very big, and they are very strong. They're massive. They're big guys. The mountain is a monster. Corona. But so that's that. All right, guys. Listen. Speaking of Corona, you still gotta wear that fucking mask, and people are sick fucks with that shit. Still in the store, I got all my friends, I'm constantly getting stories that, you know, I was in a store, you know, some lady's telling me, oh, but you know, your mask, you know, your mask is hanging down, you know, or telling the guy in the store, excuse me, can you please tell that man, that gentleman, you know, fuck them. They're fucking sick fucks. People are fucking nuts. You have to have a little bit of germs, bro. If you took the people out of the Amazon, alright, you put them here, the fucking goddamn hay fever would kill them because they have no immune built up to that. And that's what they're doing. They don't give a fuck. They're trying to kill you anyway. You want, that working out with a fucking dude. Let me tell you something. I don't give a shit. I yoke the mask down here when I'm doing leg presses and shit. You can't. I want to see somebody squat and go all out to failure with some fucking weight with a mask on. You can't happen, bro. I don't believe it. You can't. I don't give a shit. I couldn't. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a good way to fucking faint and die. Anyway. All right. The fucking ranting. The real fucking key to fucking success is right here. I'm playing around. How could you drink diet soda? Do you know what that does to your inside? Well, I know it does less than fucking drinking something with sugar. Than orange juice and shit. Which spikes your fucking insulin. And I'm a diabetic, so I can get away with this. Let me take a quick swig. So anyway... Don't sweat the mask thing. Eventually, this shit's going to end. We got to, this is all bullshit from the left. The Dems and all that shit. They want us to wear the mask until after the election. Shit will probably get back to normal. Especially if Trump wins. Trump don't win. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. But regardless, I know some of you guys don't like Trump. Oh, that's you. Okay, God bless you. You better hope you don't fucking get what you wish for. But, so, wear the mask. Do what you got to do. Alright? Get through your workouts. Do the right thing. Pay child support if you're fucking... Don't be a deadbeat dad. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. Treat your kids like gold, bro. Now's the time. Don't be a motherfucker where your kids are going to hate you for the rest of your life. Okay? And if your kids hate you now because you got a fucking nasty divorce, pay your child support every month. Keep proof of that shit. And one day, they're going to turn... And they're going to say, at least my father paid that child support. At least he did everything. And if she's not using that money, if she's using that money to wipe her ass with, she's going to have to answer to the kids when they get older. You say, hey, I gave it to her. She's the one who threw it away. Don't be a deadbeat dad. But anyway, that's enough of that shit, okay? Listen, keep your chin up. Everything's going to change. Everything's going to be all right. We got to ride the wave right now. We got to ride that fucking wave. Okay? We got to just get through this. This is a tough time, but we're going to get through this. Your workouts will get back. Just go through the motions. Wear the fucking mask like they tell you to do in the gym. Don't be a dick where they got to fucking call cops to get you out of there, because that's the rules. Follow the rules. But, when you're out of there, don't be one of those idiots that's jogging on the side of the road with a fucking mask on. How are you going to get corona? When you're out in the open in the fucking nature and there's birds and fucking trees and shit, how are you going to get corona? You're not. Stop being a fucking idiot. Stop being a fucko. You're not even a momo. That's being a fucko. Alright. I'll see you guys to talk smack. I guess I'm going to fucking hammer that shit. But right now, chaosnutrition.com. Alright? And stop fucking around. I got my eye on you guys. Hey, put your fucking questions here. Alright? If you're going to bitch about some of these questions, put your questions down. I'll answer them. If you didn't hear your question on this, and you ask me a question, it means the next time I'll get it. I got them all written down. I take the questions and I write them down. All of them. Alright? I'll see you next time.